Okay, so here we go with the molds. Instead of focusing. It's too close.
Yeah, it should focus on its own. It's because it's all glittery. Alright, there we go. It just took it a minute. Okay, so this one is the Let's Resin. And overall, I'm pretty impressed with this stuff. Oh, you did them backwards? Or you've already flipped it once?
I flipped it this morning, sorry.
Okay, I'm like, that's not how it looked. Okay, so I'm going to say that this is one of the best resins we've ever worked with. Okay, so we have a little tool here. And you can see, I mean, there's some bubbles around the flowers, but not noticeably so.
You can't see the whole mold.
Yeah, I know. Okay. I was doing it bit by bit to kind of scan through it. Okay. Oh, wow, that's kind of cool how it lights up the flowers, though. Okay, so as you can see, there's not a lot of bubbles. Then we have Naked Fusion, which is my nemesis. Yeah. Okay, see, it looks like glitter, but you can tell the difference. There's tons and tons of micro bubbles. You can see them. See, and even on the surface, you can see the micro bubbles. It's not glitter. And then you can see around the fish, and I'm going to flip it. Okay, so, yeah. You can see all the time. There's tiny, tiny micro bubbles. And yeah, right now it's going to be okay for this project because, well, it was a test run. And, you know, it's water. So that's why we did this with the Promarine. You can see, though, on the edges, lots of bubbles.
And that's even with running the toothpick around it.
Yeah.
Several times.
You have to work to get this resin to be better, but on another level it does set extremely fast, so that is a bonus. Okay, so this is Dr. Crafty.
And Dr. Crafty, we've had hit and misses. We've had times where it's been fantastic in some molds, and then in other molds it's horrible. And it's all out of the same pour, so it's not like it was in different mixes. It's all out of the same pour.
Okay, so this has tons of micro bubbles. Let me focus. Stupid camera. Okay, there we go. My cell phone's being a butt. Okay, so you can see just there. Let me flash it in there. See that? That's micro bubbles. That's not glitter. That's micro bubbles, which in certain projects is going to ruin it. But again, we did it knowing that we were going to do an ocean themed thing. So it looks like it kind of belongs. If you're not doing ocean, don't recommend it. Dr. Crafty, on average, we had a lot of micro bubbles. But not a lot of big bubbles. Like on the Promarine on the edges, it had those bubbles on the edges. Dr. Crafty doesn't do that. So that's a bonus.
And if you're using a dye that has a lot of glitter in it and is an opaque glitter or opaque dye pigment, then you don't have to worry about it as much. So in that aspect, the Dr. Crafty can be useful if you're coloring everything. But if you want to do clear projects at all, I really don't recommend that one.
Okay, so we've also brought something else to show you the possibilities with Promarine, but this is terrifying. Okay, so yesterday when we worked with it, there just wasn't that many bubbles, but now you can see, I'll show my little, you can see the micro bubbles. They're there. All everywhere. There's bubbles everywhere in this thing. Now, we didn't have this happen the day before when we used the Promarine, so it's almost like it's going to be a hit and miss. We'll probably make another video doing something else with the rest of our Promarine. But right now, this is the risk you run.
That was the last of the Promarine.
What?
I thought.
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Nope.
I'm sorry.
Okay. So she did this with the Promarine. This is a cell phone holder. Let me hold my phone up. Come on. Adjust. There we go. Okay, there's the cell phone holder. She did this. It came out beautifully. It's still setting, which usually the Promarine, sets a little faster, but with bigger projects it takes longer. So, but she did this and it came out beautifully. We have some rough edges, but that's due to us.
Yeah, I tried pulling the bottom out too fast, so it got goopy. So I gotta clean that up, but
see, and there's no bubbles like on the edges. It's beautifully done. So Promarine also seems to be a hit and miss. We've only made a few things. I bought a little sample thing because with Naked Fusion I bought a gallon and it went wrong. So overall, Promarine has possibilities. But I'm going to say out of every single one so far, it's this. It's the new one. It's the Let's Resin. Like, it doesn't have barely any bubbles. And I'm throwing things. I apologize. But the detail actually is amazing. And the flowers were made with Promarine. So maybe smaller items, I don't know. And then bigger items, I'm not sure what happened. But overall, in a rating scale, these two right now are bubbles like crazy. And even this has tons. It's not bad. And that's Dr. Crafty. So
just based on the past, though, I would say the Naked Fusion is the worst of them. Based on now inconsistency, maybe I would say the Promarine and the Dr. Crafty are pretty neck and neck right now. And then my top pick would be definitely the Let's Resin right now.
Yeah, and there's another one. I'm going to have to get more of. It's called Craft Resin, and it was our winner. Like, we got that and had such ease with it. So I'll be doing a video when I get some more of that. And then I'm going to say, yeah, that Let's Resin looks fabulous. So this is our reviews. You see the ending result. And I think Promarine may have possibilities, but I'm going to work with it later. So that is our resin review and how they all turned out. You guys have a great day.